Good.
Oh, sorry. Just a little catch-up, for the afternoon. Good, sorry, right. Hey, what up, guys? I'm so glad you're here. I am not here. I actually am here right now, but while you're watching this, I'm not here. I'm somewhere else. I'm at a wedding right now, actually. I'm probably sweating in a suit outside, so be grateful that you're inside the air conditioning. But yeah, I couldn't be here, but I really wanted to be here tonight. I'm really excited about this meeting, and so I wanted to take some time just to talk to you guys for a minute on this video here on these gigantic screens. So it's cool that we have these, so I might as well use them. So I just want to let you guys know kind of where we're headed with our leader meetings. We sat down, Shannon, Jamie, and I, over the last couple of weeks and months, and we're thinking, how do we make our meetings better? How do we make them more beneficial for you guys? Because we know we already ask a lot, and ask you to come early is a big deal. So we don't take that lightly, and so we've decided to put some more thought, more effort, and time in our meetings, and I'm really excited what we've come up with. Basically, what we've come up with is a year-long content kind of curriculum per se of topics that we think will help you guys become better small group leaders. Things that we've seen or things that we've heard from other leaders or you guys even have told us, and so they're things that we think that everybody needs to hear. And so the way our meetings are going to look going forward, they'll be once a month, usually the first weekend of the month. We'll start at 4:15, which I know is pretty weird to start on time, but we're going to do that. Some of you may be just walking in right now, and well, you're late. We started on time, so sorry about that. But we're starting at 4:15. The first 10 minutes are going to be kind of a community time for us as a family to kind of get together, catch up. If we have things we're celebrating in our group, or if we have things, to pray about, that kind of stuff, we'll kind of get on the same page. 4:25 to about 4:40 is going to be kind of the teaching time. It'll be a time where we walk through those topics that we've discussed that we think are really helpful. Jamie just did our first one about leading great conversations, and a lot of times we'll be touching on best practices for great small groups. Sometimes we'll talk about how to partner with parents, how to reach out to students, new students, just topics that we think are important. Then, immediately after that smooth edit, actually, that you just watched right there, that was, I'm sure you didn't even notice, I'm sorry I call your attention to it, but at 4:40, we'll kind of transition into the discussion time, where you break off with the groups of leaders that you've been paired with, and we discuss the kind of either the content from the meeting or something that we're walking through, and that's going to be how we start. We found this book that some guys who are close to organization wrote. It's called Lead Small, and this book is awesome. I read it recently, and we kind of all read it as a staff. We're going through it, and we thought there are so many good things in here. We could try to teach them here, we could try to send out emails, but we thought we need for all of you guys to read this book, and so we purchased you all a copy. We're going to give it to you, and that's what we're going to start going through. So this book, as you can see, maybe you can see, it's not super difficult to read. There's a lot of drawings and stuff in here, so each chapter will take you maybe 6 minutes, 8 minutes to do, and we're going to do one chapter a month. Pretty attainable. I believe that you can all do it. But I really want for you, and we need for you all to do it, because it's going to make you a better small group leader. The principles in this book are true, they work, and they make you a better small group leader. I just wanted to touch on something from the first chapter, the introduction. He says about leading small. He says, when we lead small, we simply make a choice to invest strategically in the lives of a few over time so we can help them build an authentic faith. And basically the whole point of this book is, hey, you've got a few people, and that's why they call it Lead Small. You've got your 6, 8 students that you really want to invest in, that you want to lead, and they say that you can make a huge impact for God by leading those students well, by helping them create an authentic faith. So what we want you to do is get this book. I think we have them today. We may have them next week for you, but whenever you get it, go ahead and read the introduction in the first chapter. And next month, we'll break up into groups and discuss the principles in the first chapter. I'll probably stand up and give like a 5-minute recap, and then you'll break off and discuss the principles in the chapters. And we'll do that until the book's over. So excited for you guys to read this book. It's awesome. I think there's some really good stuff in here. I've been challenged by it. I know it's going to make us all better leaders, and that's fantastic. So right now what we're going to do is we're about to break off into our first kind of set of discussion groups. I'd love for us today to discuss a couple things. Number one, what have you seen work when it comes to leading great small group conversations? What Jamie talked about earlier, which one of those things or something else that we didn't mention or that you guys didn't mention during kind of the sharing time has worked really well? What doesn't work? And then also just, as we start to dive into this, what are some areas where maybe you need to grow? What are some ways that maybe you can become a better small group leader? As I've been reading this book, I've just been reminded that you guys are pastoring students to lead them into a growing relationship with Jesus and to create an authentic faith. That's why you do what you do.
And so that's a huge deal. And so we're just really excited about it. We've been praying for you guys a ton. And we want to help. So let us know what we can do. And we're really excited to jump into this. But for now, discuss conversations and how to become a better, smarter leader just generally. And then we'll dive into this next month. Man, I really miss you guys. I wish I was here. Can't wait to see y'all next week. The 22nd is a leader dinner. That's going to be sick as well. So I'm going to get back to my Sunday afternoon routine, which is a little Kesha and then nap. So I miss you guys. Love y'all. We'll see you later.